Earth. I mean, depending of us, what we will do is what will be happening. I will explain I decided about this project. Okay, I'm not a good speaker. When I talk, sometimes I talk too much. But I talk too much for the people to understand, and I repeat, and I repeat, and I repeat. I have all my life a team workers which I didn't have to repeat and repeat because they knew. And that is what I want to create here. Everybody must know what we are doing, what we want to do, and our goals. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much now. Let me to talk when everybody is there. Bahai,
Yes, I'm here.
Juan is gone. Joan is gone. That is his name, Joan.
Mm-hmm.
He is not anymore there.
He's not here. I have a request from all the participants. Could you please write your email addresses to the chat part? If my connection doesn't work, stops at all of a sudden, I will send you an name code and we're gonna connect again because it happens. You know, we mustn't be
Okay.
so reliable to the internet, unfortunately, because I have the internet from the neighbor. I'm not at my home, unfortunately, so it's not very reliable, unfortunately.
How dare you?
No, I know their password, but I'm not a thief.
Okay.
Turkish there.
Habib, good evening to you.
You too, Pedro, dear Pedro. How are you?
Well, thank you, and you. We have something in common. We have mustache.
Yeah.
The symbol of Turkish men.
Yeah, correct. I mean, your people, a lot of Turkish men, they have mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my husband doesn't have.
Yeah, it's better for you because doesn't when he kiss you doesn't affect your kiss.
Yeah, and after having mustache, some men say it's the honor of the man. Mustache is in Turkey. In Turkey.
In Turkey.
Yeah. So I think we have another thing in common because my hair is getting
Great.
same with you, and I think it's a good point for me because the things in common are getting much, are getting more, so I am getting more happy.
That is the point.
Yeah, and it's a nice, it's a big honor for me to meet you, such a meeting, and this is the twice. This is the second time we met, and I am very pleased to be here.
Thank
Dear
you.
Pedro.
Very nice point.
Some.
How many we are? How many we are now?
Now 8.
8. Will you please tell me who are there?
Samil, am I right?
You taking notes?
Yes, Sami. Actually, it's with.
Sami,
Yes.
Are you
Sami.
Sami?
Yes, yes.
Could
Nice
you
to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, I mean, I didn't recognize you because I never saw you before. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
now
forgot to
fantastic.
change my name.
Yeah, beautiful. I mean, all of you, Samit,
Yeah.
Habit, Mehmet,
Yeah.
and Bahar are from Turkey.
Yes, and
Yeah.
there are two people more, but I don't know who they are because their name isn't written. Galaxy
Yeah.
J6. I don't know who is that person.
Would you please repeat it again?
Galaxy J6.
Anesti.
The device name Galaxy. I think it's the name of the mobile Galaxy J Plus.
Galactic. I think it's from
Two person's name
Romania.
is shown.
No, it's not his or her name.
Yeah.
He is connecting with his mobile, and he or she.
Yes. He is from Romania. He is on holiday now in Greece, and he used his mobile. That is, yes.
He can attend the meeting with his voice as well. He doesn't need to turn on his cam, but he can attend the meeting with his voice. With his sound.
Yeah.
Do you know
Kamerayı
his...
açmanıza gerek yok. Sesli de katılabilirsiniz. İsim yazma, yani isminiz çıkmıyor.
I think Türk değil bence Habib.
Yani şansımı deneyeyim dedim.
It's okay. It's okay. We can go on like this.
Yeah, I tried my chance and spoke in Turkish, but I think they are not Turkish. لا يجب عنك باتصال مع المرئي مع هل تفهموني؟
He's trying his chance in other languages as well, in Arabic, in English, in Turkish. Do you have more? I think no.
Yeah, I have, but I think it's not
working.
I don't think. Yeah, it's not working. I have
Anyway.
another one.
Samil,
okay,
where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Ankara. I'm from Ankara.
Ah, we're all Turkish. O zaman Türkçe konuşalım arkadaşlar.
Yes, that's what I say.
Benim
Look like this project will be
you know
30% from Turkey and that 30% from around the world.
Shamil is the east part of Turkey, I think. Northeast part.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Caucasia. Kafkasya.
Yeah. You seem like that.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
We can start, I think. It's we don't need to wait.
It's high time.
If they didn't come yet, they won't come. I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Too.
It's 15 minutes more.
Yeah.
We can start, Pedro, because I am recording it. I'm recording it, and we can send the recording to all the volunteers so they can watch and understand what we talked about. I'm also recording.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Let me to give you a brief background of the project and how I started this project. Anyway, Sami,
yeah,
and the rest, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you to participate in this webinar or a meeting, whatever you can call it. As I said, I will give you a background how this thing is started, how Solar Green Education is started. We all know about the world, what we facing serious problems, serious nature and environmental challenges like climate change, global warming, a stronger storm, greenhouses, gases, sea level rises, all of them you know about. And solar energy got a lot of benefit for the planet, not only for the environment, but also for the economy. Okay. I never will pronounce the name. Let me try again.
Exactly.
Scientists. Okay. Yes, correct. Warned us long time ago, if we don't take it, action, we will reach a point of not return. And that is concern for the whole humanity. And that is a true statement. That is one of the part I decided to do something. I have, few years ago, a desire, a burning desire. Today is an obsession to create something, especially for the young generation. Due to my love to children, teenagers, youth, and my contact and knowledge about energy, I thought to create the project. And to start up the project, I thought teaching, informing, and forming the young generation, the youth. And the best way, the best place is the school, universities, institute, and even the commerce and industry, because that affects to everybody. That is how we create solar green education. Last year, I met Bahar through emails about her project. I know Dr. Valeriano for years. And when I talked to him about the project, he liked it. The same thing happened with the Traidos Bank. I presented the project this year. They like it. They want to start a fundraising campaign in April, but due to the pandemic, the project is on hold. They told me last week they can't start it in September, because today any campaign is for the COVID-19, 90%. I wanted to start it as soon as possible, the sooner the better. But I don't think that it will be a success that I wanted to have it. Then I send you this week a couple of emails to update it, informing how the project it is today. Then you have in black and white, and there is no confusion in this aspect. I wanted to emphasize a couple of points how this project can go and be a good, successful project. One is the core of the business, of the project. The core is, I mentioned, is to do something good for the humanity, for the new generation. They deserve to have better home called Earth, and we too. That is the core of the business. But at the same time, we can make some money. The second point is the teamwork. There is not successful company, organization, association, which they have a teamwork. For me, it's more important the people, the service, the product, anything that have any company. People is the key. And working together in a harmony of good desire, good perspective, putting knowledge, putting experience together is what makes it the project successful. It is difficult sometimes to find people, but the people you will find that is working with you, the one who have the same idea, they want the same, they want and they love the same things that you do, that is the people that should be a working team. Okay. Then the other aspect of the project is the desire. It is the persistent. These two make it very important item in the project, because the desire, like I have, burning desire, obsession desire, to do something for the humanity and to do something to be a success. That is a very, very important. And persistent. Persistent should be all the time. Because some people, when they fail, they throw the towel. That is completely wrong. Because we learn from our mistake, from our failure. There is no success without failure. And then why we make failure if we don't use it later on? Okay. That is the importance of the project. The core, the teamwork, and the desire. Desire to do something good. If not, why you want to do it? That is my game. What I focus, what I want for me and for all of you. The other thing is, well, I want to emphasize, this project is not only mine. You come aboard. You can take it like your own project. I mentioned already in the emails how I want the project to be. I think we got all the ingredients to make it completely successful. We have the people with knowledge, like Dr. Valeriano. We have the company with power, technology, experience. We have one institution, financial institution, willing to work with us. What means that? Means a lot. Because the institution, the bank, they have access, investors and clients. This bank moved 15 billion euros. 6 countries in Europe and 45 countries they operate. Furthermore, I have been contacted this week by other bank, a French bank, Picard, the Triodos Bank. But I prefer the Triodos Bank because they focus to the society. And the commercial bank normally is to make profit. It's a big difference. And to finalize what I want to talk to you is to tell you what I just said. We have the knowledge, technical knowledge, experience in what we do, especially in solar energy. Could be big plant, photovoltaic plant, could be rooftop installation. We have that. On the other hand, we have as well, as I repeated, the financial muscles. Any project cannot be moved without money. But to convince that we need the money to this institution, we need to prove that we are the right team and we have the project. Some of your people ask me all the time, what is my duty? The duty of everybody now is to let know the project, disseminate the project. How much we do that, then we will have more people. Having more people is the duty of today. When we have sufficient people to present to the bank or to any organization, will be easy to convince them that we are the right people for them to be our partners. That is my answer when they say, what is my duty today? Okay, the duty is that tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow, as we work together, our mind will give us more idea. If I have the project by myself, the idea is limited. But if you people contribute, and you people are part, and this project is yours like it's mine, you will be more interested in what you do. Another thing is very, very good at the moment, because all of you have different activities, which means that you can contribute to the project as you want, or 5 minutes per day, per week, or per month, or for half an hour. That is some new activity you will have. With this one, by the time you will, sorry, you will see that you will have something which you never expected. What you do today, sorry, I cannot go to the opera today. One time in the future, near the future, you will realize that this contribution to this project will give you success, will give you satisfaction. As I repeat, for what you do for the humanity and what extra money give it to you. I explained to you in the email. Any project, any area, any organization will be your project. Okay. What you create will be yours too. But I have as well mentioned that part of your project, a small part, will be to an account. And this account will be for the benefits of everybody. You can see that account like the stock exchange, which can give you dividends on the end of the year. That could be in the future. But you have in the mind now, will happen. Like I said you before, believe it, perceive it, persistent, and achieve it. That is the more important thing when you want to do something. And we as human kind, human being, we had to have some definite purpose in our life, what we want to do with our life. And that's what you do. one is teacher, one is in the companies. Whatever we do, we have to do it properly and do it well. And this project is for people who like it and who love it. Then they will make it successful. As I said, whatever you do it with love. Hello? Hello? Let's go.
We can hear you, of course.
Hello?
Bahar, can you hear us?
I think Galaxy 8.
Oldu. Ne?
Benim bağlantıda bir ara dondu da hocam o yüzden. It
Uh,
looks no, I think.
Yeah, Galaxy A70. We don't know who he is or she is. It was the problem. You can.
No, but sometimes your connection looks poor.
You talking to me? Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, I mean, I think that the connection, which connection is poor?
Mine, I think.
Yeah, but I think Bahar's connection sometimes gets poor.
Habib, I'm giving the being host to you, okay?
Yeah.
Right. I have given you some updating and some ideas and background about the project.
Yeah, you can continue.
Hello.
Yeah. So now you can go on, please.
Yeah.
Pedro, we can hear you. You can continue. There is no problem.
No, like, okay, what I want to say is just, I said, I don't want to make it more longer because, like I said before, I prefer to do it email, which is black and white. There is no confusion, and people understand me much better when I talk. And that is what I did.
You mean let's business and project talk.
Sorry?
There is a comment they say let's business talks or let's business and project talk. You mean
Talk. Yeah?
Yeah, you mean I talked enough from now on? Let's
do breaking, yeah.
Yeah, let the project and business talk, you mean, Pedro?
Yes, yes. No, I mean, it's yeah, you're right what you say. Okay, I say that, I mean, the most important thing is if we are in this business together.
Yeah.
That is the more important thing. I mean, even it's my idea, but I mean, everybody have idea. I mean, Bahar have hundreds of ideas. I saw today in the, how you call it, in the Facebook, she is ambassador of, I don't know how many. I mean, UP ambassador. That is fantastic.
Indeed, that was my idea, to get together and meet. And because when we meet each other and know each other, it's gonna be more easy for us to work on and to go on together. So, hi Petrana, welcome. Can you hear us?
She is with a mobile.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
And we talked about our project, how we can disseminate and how we can make it more common thing, and how can make it work much better. So I said that we must be a small group and we must work together and we must do the activities together to have a possession, because when you feel that, oh, it's my project, we work on that better and we continue much further ways. So that was my idea, and he said, yeah, your collaboration and communication is very important for the project, so let's start. I also have many friends, some of you know me, I have Erasmus projects and I have friends from Belgium, from Lithuania, from other countries as well. Petrana. Hi, Petrana.
Petrana.
Can you hear us? I think she's
I
trying
think she tried.
Yeah.
She tried with the mobile. That is the problem.
Yeah, she's trying to connect, but there is a problem with that. So, for example, in my opinion, we must create accounts on social media. For example, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. They are very popular advertisement style. So, so we can share the social media platforms in each other, and we can make our project more advertised by this way. So if another thing that I suggested, one person or I can also prepare a questionnaire, and if we publish it on some educational platforms, we get the people's emails and also their infos, where they work and how we can contact them. So we send them our suggestions and our projects so we can get more people into our project. You know, it's also profitable project for you, for us as well. So it's very important also climate change, you know, I think it's the most important barrier and obstacle, and it's very close to the end. So the environment, yes, we are fighting against COVID-19, but I think climate change and those environmental problems are also a kind of cause of COVID-19. I think it's my opinion, and it will cause much bigger problems in future. So
it is much bigger problem.
In 10 people, with 10 people as a small group, we can start to disseminate and do the activities together, and we can contact our friends from other countries. So if somebody is responsible from a country, for example, I have a friend from Lithuania and she's interested in our project, so she's gonna start our project in Lithuania and also in Belgium, in Germany. So it is better to contact your friends from other countries as well and to disseminate our project. Am I right, Pedro?
Correct. That is the first point. I mean, so much people we can get it, the better. The second point, I don't want to confuse nobody, because I have so many ideas that you see, when you want to do something, do it one and focus on one. When one is done, well done, then go to the next one. You know, everybody knows his or his ability in life, okay? And what I do here now with you, I used it to do since I was 13. I create companies. Today are all around the world, well-known companies. I have the ability, the experience to get people. People in all aspects, engineering, administrator, marketing. Then you form. That is the key of the success. And with you people, will happen the same. My experience might be working, might be not, because you are the generation. You have a new way to do things. I can contribute with my experience in the past, but I have to adapt it to the new generation, the new technology, the innovation. I learned that, and I will learn through you. You will teach me like I teach you. When we have this core together, is when we can develop new steps. But the first step is what I mentioned to you. Disseminate, know the project. Because we mentioned about the Triodos Bank. I said as well, we have a Pica Bank in France. Pic, which like the project. But a part of, you know, I'm in solar energy, renewable energy. Okay. We have the China's company, the biggest company in manufacture of panels, which we, when I say we, my friend, myself, we got Spain in South America for the China government. These people is related with investment fund. Investment fund has so much money that you cannot believe it, but they cannot go anywhere because they are responsible for their own investor. I mentioned to you as well, Bahar, I can get at this stage about 6,000 private investors. These 6,000, how they invest? A very easy way to do it. If you put the money in your bank, where you get it? First of all, today there is very few interest, maybe 1%. I mean, it's not worthwhile to have money in the bank, but it's where the money it is. You cannot have under the mattress, it has to be there. This private investor, they can invest, assuming we got a project now in Turkey. And this project is 100, 200, 1 million euro. We collect, or I will let know the group of investors. We got a project in Turkey. I said to you in one of the emails, before we go to some project, we do a study. This study will tell us if the project is viable. Then we call the investor. And each one could invest 400, 500, or 20,000 euros. What means? Having 6,000 private investors invested 500 euros. If the project fails, they don't lose money, only 500 euros. That is why the private investor, as we have, we can use it. But before we use the 6,000 investors or a big investor fund, like Blackstone, these people, they have investors with money to buy a country, more than the budget of a country, because they got big money all around the world. But we cannot go for them. They go only for big projects. But who knows? Maybe one day we can do that. But for the moment, our goal is to get more people. Right? The moment we have a project, and the moment we can call to the private investor or to the bank, and it's successful, we have a present card, a finished card to tell to the rest of the country where we operate. That's why we have that. And we can do the same thing with you. And furthermore, I don't want to talk too much further because then you confuse. I don't want to confuse you. Some of these investors, which I mentioned to you, they can invest in a project, in a school, university, campus, even the commerce or industry. And that institution or a company or a shopping center won't pay 1 cent. The investor will do everything. And the system will belong to the investor. And the investor will sell for 10 years or 15 years, whatever, the electricity produced by solar energy to this owner of the building. Could be a school, could be a university, could be a commerce, could be industry. I mean, they don't pay nothing. What I want to say to you, that there is so many things to put on the project that we should be successful. I said in the beginning, if you believe it, and you believe it, conceive it, and persist it, you will achieve it. And for that, we need what Baha'i say. At this stage, we have to disseminate, let know the project, so much people the better. I will present next week or the week after your people to the bank. Will be in Spanish. I do the translation, you will see it. I have no doubt that the bank will say that's a good project. Already they say a good project. By writing, they told me, and they're waiting. Why? Because this bank have the same view as we have. The bank doesn't go for making profit, go to do good to the humankind, society, to the richest, to the poor, to the one who need it. That is the focus of this bank. Once we have the agreement with them, they will be very keen to finance any project we present to them. Okay. But I repeat, we should walk, not run. When we learn how to walk, then we started to run. Okay. Hello, can you help me?
Yeah, I can hear you and listening to you, and that's the important point. I think.
Okay. Then I might be a thought.
Yeah, we have to walk, not run. You said so. It's an important view, I think.
It is. Look, I mean, it's a habit. Mm-hmm. According we walk.
By
Sorry?
the way, my name is Habib. With
Habib.
Yeah, Habib. Habib. It's not habit. Habib.
Habib.
Yeah, Habib. It means darling in Arabic.
What?
Have you ever heard a song, Ya Habibi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my name is Habib. It means darling in Arabic.
Then you must be a lot of fun. Your name is Darling. That it. Yeah, you must be a lot of women.
Feel free to
I am the only darling of my wife.
Yes, and she is my buddy. She is my best friend.
That is good. Look, I mean,
his wife is my best friend.
His wife.
Yeah.
And that is a wonderful. That is nice. The most. One of the most important things.
Habibi. Everybody learned your name.
Habibi.
That's perfect.
Okay, then I mean, I had to be careful not to call you.
No, it's not important for me. I just want to say, it's not important for me. You can call however you want. It's not important. Not problem. ليس مشكل. No problem.
Okay.
Pedro, I have something to say more. Just one thing. Is it possible for you to create a WhatsApp group among these people and writing our ideas there and to be much faster? Is it possible for you?
Let me to ask you again. I have not understood exactly what you mean.
WhatsApp group, you know WhatsApp group?
What is the proof? I don't know what you.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Yeah, yeah. You're calling me on WhatsApp.
Ah!
You remember? Yeah.
Hold on. Yes, a WhatsApp WhatsApp group.
Yep. Yep.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah.
Let me to tell you one thing. When I have this desired idea, I went to the university here in my town. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students between 18 and 27.
So
Very clear. And one day having coffee with a friend of mine, she told me, you have made it a WhatsApp group? Then I said, yes. He said to me, will be a madhouse. Then I say, why? Because you don't know what means that, especially with young people. Then I
but
said,
we're
okay.
not young.
You're not
No,
dangerous. Please don't.
Was something
Seriously.
that I learned, and then I decided to get out. Yes, I got it. And what I can do is to clean it, because I never touched it. One day I decided I don't want to listen anymore. I mean, once if I had to paint in my nail, I got to my boyfriend, I have to do that, I had to do that. Then I said, listen, you don't have 5 minutes to talk, then go to your boyfriend, paint your nails, and do whatever you want. Anyway,
Nail polishing.
I will clean it and I cut it. I mean, what we will do, I got your workshop. I needed the rest. I got the Arlinda. I needed my darling. I needed as well the rest.
Don't make her wife jealous, please.
No, the thing is, I mean, if I don't pronounce properly, okay. I mean, I need the telephone of everybody is here. Everybody that is here. Okay. And I will make this WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
I'm always forgetting to unmute my voice. I can do that. It's okay. You don't have to. It's so
You do
easy
it.
for me.
Okay.
So don't make yourself uncomfortable. So we can talk. I will also send you a Google Doc and to write your suggestions how we can make this project better and how we can work it and also how we can disseminate it. So you can write your suggestions and we can also read over them. And after that, Pedro send us email to tell the doing activities. And do you have more suggestions here to tell us?
No.
Petrana, hi. We couldn't meet. She's out.
No, she tried. That's okay.
Yes.
You just say more suggestions. There is a lot of suggestions, but I will give you a suggestion to disseminate. I mean, look, you listen to me,
Yeah.
Bahai? Okay.
Yeah.
You you have said, hello, how are you, Petrana?
Hello.
Now I can.
Hello for everything.
Beautiful.
I have problem with signals, but I can participate. Hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Introduce to everybody Petrana. She's a agriculture engineer. Mhm.
Yes.
And she have few projects in agriculture, etc., etc. But the best person to explain it is you. I mean, please be so kind and introduce yourself.
I am Petrina from Serbia. I have a master's degree in agriculture, agroeconomics. I worked at government of Vojvodina. It's a part of Serbia, a province of Vojvodina. And my doctoral dissertation, it's about environment, and it's about how can we use the biomass from agriculture to get some bioenergy from agricultural residuals. Oh, sorry for my English. From manure and from agriculture production. And I met Pedro from Europe Up to Europe platform, and it's very interesting for me, this topic about solar energy. I didn't work anything about that, but I'm very interested in that, and I want to be the part of the team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
You are. Everybody are. You are. Mhm. We're talking here about how we can go from here on. I have sent you, everybody, an email updating what is today. And Bahar suggested that we put new suggestions. And I think that you got the key to open this door, because you people have so many contacts. Mhm. You, Bahar,
Yeah.
Arlinda as well, send me. Well, Arlinda sent me information about the schooling. I don't know if that is her contact, but we can start with our own contact. That is very important, okay? And use that. Your contact will give you other contact, and so on. The best advertising is the people we know, the contact we have. That is the best. Okay. But in any case, next week or the week after, I will present all of you to the bank. Okay. Furthermore, you saw it in one of my emails. The European Commission gave me a platform of €2 million. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. I never use it because I don't have it yet. The project is I want it. Okay. I'm coming to the same point as we started. Is to disseminate, get more contact. Okay. I go in advance to present the bank, you people. They will, I'm telling you, they will accept it, they will ask us to make with them the campaign, might be in September, might be before. But I repeat and repeat and repeat. Now we know each other. You know more about the project than yesterday. I know more about you than yesterday. We're advancing. Mm-hmm. We get each other to know better. That is a good start up of the teamwork. You, Bahar, mentioned to me a few times that everybody had to have a task, a duty. Ideal, fantastic. But let's give a little bit more of let the projects to be known. At the same time, we're thinking about what each one can be done. And that will be dependent of each of us. what we like it to do. I know my ability. I did this thing all the time. What I did is to put people together, to form a company, to form a project, and to COFEDA. That I know how to do it. Okay. And you, Baha, and the rest of you, you are in contact with people from the Erasmus project. I mean, you got more contacts that I have. Okay. That is the startup. I will send you email with the presentation to the bank. Okay. I will tell the bank we have sufficient contact to make this thing successful. Mm-hmm. They will believe me because I believe in the project. And when they believe in the project, I have to believe in us.
How many contacts do we need to have for application to the bank? Is there a certain number?
No. You no, because I will tell to the bank. I know how this thing is working.
Okay.
The bank is looking the result. If we told the bank we will do boo, boo, boo, boo, that is smoke on the air. We have to be realistic, especially with this type of bank. And to be realistic, I can say, Baha, Linda, Petrana, Sami, Habib. By the way, I don't have the email of Habib. No, Habib. I don't know her. Anyway, I don't want to mention the other name because I will be confused. I cannot hear you.
Habib.
Okay.
Habib.
Beep.
Habib.
Beep.
Habib.
Beep.
Beep.
Okay, no problem.
You know, I mean, everybody has his ability, and his or her fall, and my fall is language. I'm born in Spain. I studied in Germany. I went to the States. I went all over the place, and each place I have it a title or a project. I studied in Germany. And you know what? When I gave my thesis, I had to talk in German. After 20 minutes, the professor they told me, please tell me in which language you talk. That gives you the idea how I can't pronounce, speak a language, even my own language. I have to improve it because, like I said, I have so many different languages, and I'm not good in language at all. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I mean, that is why I'm writing more than I speak.
Me too.
You're doing great. Don't worry.
Anyway, what I said is, you don't worry about what I will do for the bank because it will be done well. But before I do it, I will send it to you to check and for you to approve it. You understand? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, to prevent the noise, we are
Unmuting.
always, unmuting. So we are listening to you.
Yes.
Every time we are listening to you, and we can hear your voice.
Thank you very much, because sometimes the connection is too slow.
Yeah, you are right. You're right, but to keep the connection good and to prevent the noise, we are unmuting our microphones. By the way, there's another common thing between us, me and you. I was born in a place but I am not speaking the language of the place I was born, and I studied in a different place. As you said, I am Spanish, but I studied German, and I went to States and any other countries. So we have lots in common, Pedro.
Where you born?
Originally, my family comes from the Baghdad in North Iraq, in Iraq.
In Iraq. Iraq.
Yep. Yeah, Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
And I was born in the east part of Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
There is another language spoken there, not Turkish, I mean. And then we moved to a city close to Syria. And as my grandmother says, I started to speak in Arabic, but not literature Arabic. And then I started to primary school in the capital of Turkey, which is Turkish spoken. So sometimes I'm getting confused with the language as you.
I understood now. I understood now. Especially where you are in Turkey. If you say that in different part of Turkey speak with dialect, then it's more confused. So here in Spain, we have it as well, the same situation. I think all over the place, because I mean, we have here different areas with their own culture and their own language.
Yeah.
I understood all of them. And I don't speak.
So as Mevlana, have you ever heard about Mevlana in Turkey?
No.
He is a big how can I say, in English they say thinker, like philosopher, but it's not truly philosopher, and in it has a different name, but I don't know it's English how to say, and like Confucius, but in Islam.
Contemplator.
Yeah. So he says the people who speak the same language doesn't get on well. It's not the condition to speak same language, but the condition to get on well is having the same feelings. So I think here now we have different languages and places, but I think we have the same feelings. So I think we will get on well and do this project very well, I think.
Thank you very much for your word. And I'm pleased to hear this thing, because that is the reason that we spend now the time to talk each other, to know more about. And when you get this point of knowing people, then is when you can be sure the project will be working. I mean, I repeat, and teamwork had to be combined: knowledge, experience, coordination. But the most important thing is the spirit of harmony, the desire to do something for the other one. And that is very, very important. And then we can get this, we can get anything. You know, there is some things that I experienced in the past. And all this teamwork I did. Never did nothing in Spain. I left Spain when I was 20 or 19, I don't remember. Then I went to Germany in the States South America, the South America, then I went to Africa. I spent years in Africa. And I learned that, I found out what was my ability. And I repeat it again. My ability is to put people together. People who have the